Hey! So, one of the things we really love about having sheep is that they help us mow. Obviously with sheep and any ruminant, you want to have pasture that they can rotate through so they always have, you know, forage and feed. And we've spent a lot of time working on our fencing, so we have multiple pastures and different paddocks that we can rotate them through. And right now, they're actually in our driveway, so they don't usually spend time here, but we thought we'd give it a try this time. And we just put up sort of temporary fencing on this end here to close off one end of our driveway to keep them out of my vegetable garden. But then on this other end, you'll see shortly, we have this contractor plastic orange fencing stuff. So this contractor orange fencing stuff, we have kept it because it kind of serves as temporary barriers. And in the past, we've always put it up sort of with a T-post to kind of direct the sheep. But Bodie actually noticed earlier, I just had it laying here as it is now, and his dog wouldn't step on it, and was really resistant and reluctant to go over it. So
he jumped it.
He jumped it, exactly. He wouldn't touch it. So we thought, well, what if we just leave it laying down and maybe the sheep won't go over it? And believe it or not, so far they haven't. So we opened up the pasture they had been in, which is this one, and none of them crossed this orange contractor stuff.
Yeah, they didn't even go over towards it. They were just like, nope.
Yeah, it's so we're hoping that it's a psychological barrier that we can keep using, and that way we just have to lay it down to direct them where we want them. We don't have to go through the hassle of, you know, attaching it to a T-post and setting it up and having enough T-posts. So we'll see how it goes, but so far so good.
We hope to leave them in here for all day today and maybe part of tomorrow too, because like all this around the sawmill, if we just leave them to it, they'll get it, and then I don't have to weed eat. Weed eating is the worst, you know.
Yeah, and they enjoy being on something new. They like moving from one pasture to the next. It's just an exciting change for them, and you know, different tastes, I guess. So
yeah, well, let's go on up to the other side and show them how we've closed it off.
Yeah, how we normally.
And you know, this is a new channel, so for those of you guys that are just watching the Modern Heritage Ranch on YouTube, understand that I've been making videos for years under just my name, Bodie Pennington. And so this place that we live is an old nursing home, and there's all kinds of videos about it if you want to see it further. We got this old nursing home and we're in the process of renovating it, and this is where we live. So, but anyways, for the Modern Heritage Ranch viewers, this might be the first time they've ever actually seen the building. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we're in Atlanta on 23 acres. And the reason we were able to afford that is because of this old building. And from here down with all the windows, this is where we live. And here over, that's our barn. And yeah. And this is what usually happens with that orange fencing. We just string it across an area, tie it up, and it works great for a temporary 2 or 3 day little fence. And it's great. But now it's like, if this works out to where all we do is lay it down and they don't cross it, that's fantastic.
That's one thing we've noticed with the sheep that we've been really happy about, is they do not test the fencing. They do like to, you know, if there's a lot of nice green on the other side and it's a fence they can get their head through, like the...
Yeah, like they'll poke their head. They could have done it from the inside, but yeah, they'll poke their head through these and eat that.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, even with a very mild barrier like the construction orange stuff, whatever it's called, they don't test it.
Yeah, they're not even leaning up against it, scratching on it.
No.
Not really anything like that. That's the one reason why we don't have any goats. We've heard so many horror stories of goats escaping, and I don't want to have to deal with that shit. You know,
Yeah.
Goats constantly getting out. The girls.
We have some horse flies, which is if you're seeing them kind of bucking and galloping off, they are being harassed by some horse flies. So if anyone's ever been bitten by them, that's no fun. Yeah, our mowers.
Who's this? Is this
That's
Stella?
Zahara.
Zahara.
Yeah.
Zahara.
Zahara.
And this is Stella. The little one on the right?
If she has little neck dongles, then that's Stella.
No, no neck dongles.
No, that's Amal.
Amal. Who's this?
That looks like Delphi.
Delphi's gotten thick.
Yeah, she's
Oh, look at little sissy.
little sissy.
She's so little. It's so cute.
I guess here's the test. They're approaching the one that's on the ground.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
It works.
we'll see. Yeah, it seems to work. There's nothing stopping them from crossing over there except for that orange thing on the ground. I guess they might not want to go near the tractor, I suppose, but that's not true because whenever they're in there, they lay up underneath the dozer.
Yeah.
They don't mind a vehicle. Anyways.
All right.
What's happening? Oh, we have 3 that walked over it no problem.
Yeah.
So, our hopes and dreams have been dashed. But that's okay. We can easily round them up and get them back over here, and then we'll have to stand up the fence. Oh, but look, she might be going back, Rahab. Yep, no problem. No problem. No, Rahab just walked right over. As if it was just not even a thing. We'll stay here and record her. Oh, open up window. Oh, yeah, they just went right back. They just went right back, didn't they? All right, I'll come out there and help you stand it up.
I just need some zip ties.
Okay. So there we go. We stood it up. It's zip tied at either end, and now they won't cross it. But anyways, that was really disappointing. Very disappointing because we thought we had found out this really awesome trick, but it's not a big deal. We just keep standing it up with zip ties and stuff. Anyways,